this week, the biggest thing all of us saw, Fast and the Furious 8, or The Fate of the Furious.
Dominic Toretto just went rogue.
You gonna turn your back on family?
I'm taking you down, Toretto.
Want to play like that?
If you're gonna catch Dom, you're gonna need a little help.
You want to tell me why you just put me in a room with this criminal?
You know, I think that tight t-shirt's cutting off the circulation in your brain. You should get a bigger size.
You guys are gonna work together.
Love to.
Rounds away.
Holy!
They just don't give up, do they?
Oh, damn!
Fire!
I wanted, Terrence, you're the only one who saw it last time. So I wanted to kind of, now that all four of us have seen it during the fan meetup that we had, which was great. I want to talk about it and then talk a little bit about spoilers. So we'll give warning before we do that. I'll start with Jack and go around. What did you think, Jack?
You shouldn't start with me first. Because I'm probably least enthused about it. I mean, I really liked it. It was good. I mean, it was entertaining. It was everything you wanted from a Fast and Furious movie, but those movies are starting to go off the rails a little bit. Like
Starting?
Okay, those movies have gone off the rails a little bit.
That happened in part 5, 6.
I don't know, man. There's just some of it that was just like
superhero movie.
little tropey and just kind of stupid, and like Roman in the getting pulled. He's on the car door and gets pulled out of the Arctic Sea, and then he's dry in the next scene. Like, come on. I don't know.
It was going that fast.
I don't know. I guess, and he was that furious.
Yeah, thank you.
So, but I mean, all in all, it was good. It was a little bit too long. I think if you want to nitpick at it, it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a bit long.
And I would have liked to have seen the post-credit scene that Vin Diesel cut out.
Yeah. Because his
gotta get the DVD or Blu-ray. That's what.
I hope they put it on there, right?
Blu-rays. I'm sure
Yeah,
they'll put it on there.
Yeah, because they, apparently for what Jack is talking about, if you're not aware, apparently they cut the scene because The Rock and Vin Diesel have their like fucking issues or the personal issues. Beef. So it was, I guess, a scene that was kind of helping to spin off like the idea of The Rock and maybe Deckard Shaw. Jason Statham's character into another movie. Which, you know what?
I would go see that.
I would see that.
Because they were two of the best parts of the movie.
I think the rumor was that The Rock wanted a lot more screen time and wanted to be a bigger part of like the movie
team
itself. And Vin Diesel was like, "Yo, this is my franchise."
What fucking screen time did he want?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess, right?
He actually got
quite a bit.
If I'm not mistaken, he got more screen time than Vin Diesel did this go around, just because Vin Diesel was...
He had way more speaking time.
Yeah.
Like, he said a lot.
He had all the best parts in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Punching a fucking steel wall and everything else that he did was insane. Like, he's benching
he's a fucking superhero, man. Like, how much more do you need, man?
Look, he's franchise Viagra, not franchise, I'm going to stand over here to the side. Like, this is what I do.
It was.
I don't know. I'd be a little salty if I was Vin Diesel, too. Like, I've been sticking it out through the bad years.
Well, he wasn't.
Yeah, no shit.
Wasn't he out of like the?
Technically, he wasn't
in the second.
Technically, he was in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
what he was?
Yeah, he came at the very end, and he was like,
up in a fucking
"Fuck it, he's in it. He's in it."
That counts.
I guess I forgot all about that.
It's technically true, which is the best way to be.
I guess that's what they
right.
Whatever.
Fine. Yeah, I think he only missed Too Fast, Too Furious, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Which was noticeable because that movie was horrible. Like, it was really bad. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, wow, Vin Diesel not being in a movie is hurting it, which is ridiculous to say. But because he just,
that's what Ludacris and that nigga name
Tyrese.
Yeah,
they were in that one.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
that's what that was noticeable for. Yeah.
Right. But look, those two characters, like, they were okay in the beginning of the franchise. They've become really fucking good now. Like, Tyrese was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's really good in these movies, but like, he's an asshole.
No, he is.
In every other aspect of his personality.
Yeah.
He's got problems that he needs to shut the fuck up. But
I agree.
Did you know that that also that there was going to be like a little bit between the two of them and the girl at the end? Like, I thought it was pretty clear that she was.
Yeah, I was.
Well, hold on, but let's not talk spoilers just yet. But yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
With you. Yeah, I agree. I was like, wait, what?
That doesn't make any.
It didn't make any sense. So, Micah, your thoughts on the movie overall?
It's not my favorite, but it's fucking ridiculous. It's Fast and Furious. Look, I'm invested now.
Yeah, right.
Like I gotta see these movies.
Yeah, this is
This is the
38th one? I don't know.
Yeah, so it did everything I wanted it to do. I saw it twice and I enjoyed it both times.
That's right, you did.
I wanted to see it twice.
It's
fuck up.
It's ridiculous.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous series that I cannot believe is being made and continuing to be made, but people keep throwing money at it. So fuck it.
Yeah, right. People are gonna go see it.
How many other franchises have over 7 films besides like
Harry Potter. Harry Potter's the big one.
Star Wars.
I was gonna say James Bond.
Yeah.
They got like
James
29
Bond,
of those.
Harry
Was it
Potter.
27?
Something like that.
Like in
I think it's
horror
26.
movies.
Right.
Yeah, like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Yeah, like 9 or
Halloween.
something.
You got Halloween.
Yeah.
There are like 8 of those a piece.
Not
But
a lot of,
like-
not
but
a lot
like-
of
so like
actual
the action
adventures.
movies?
But like,
Not
and
else.
sequential, right? Like the James Bond movies are slightly in their own kind of
Yeah,
thing
they're all
because they're all
one-offs.
separate stories, kind of thing. This is one This is an epic.
Yeah, I think-
it's a saga.
Yeah, so you have
the Furious saga.
Jesus.
So you have Harry Potter and you have the Fast and the Furious movies
Yeah,
as like
I think
a continuous story.
I think the Fast and the Furious. I don't know. I'd have to check, but I think the Fast and Furious movies have overtaken the Harry Potter movies as far as money. I think so.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure. There may still be more American Ninja movies, however.
No, there's only 4.
Man, your American Ninja game is strong.
Yeah. By the way,
Are you
can watch.
sure?
Look. Side note. I don't know why I know this, but all of the American Ninja movies are available on YouTube, released by the studio for free.
Really?
Yes.
Cool. You know what I'm doing as soon as we get
Yeah,
out of
dude.
here.
Fucking
What
Michael
studio is that?
Dudikoff. What's that?
Isn't that what studio is that?
Oh, the shitty one. That,
Yeah, I can't remember the name
Canon
right
or
now.
no, it wasn't Canon.
Canon. Yeah.
Was it Canon?
Yep.
Yeah, they were going to make Spider-Man.
Yeah, they were gonna have Michael Dudikoff as Spider-Man,
How old was he at that point?
not the age of Spider-Man, and more importantly, it's Michael Dudikoff as Spider-Man, which is ridiculous. Like, really, the American Ninja guy? Like, they should have made the black dude from American Ninja Spider-Man.
Oh,
I
that would
would
have been
watch
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
He died,
Complete with afro. Oh, he did?
Yeah, like of liver cancer a couple years ago. Again, my
insane.
American Ninja knowledge is way too
I've
fucking
never
crazy.
seen
I'm
any-
pleased
Really?
to say that I don't know anything. That's
Really?
Really?
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, dude, they're awesome.
Yeah,
and
they-
by
they
awesome,
are
I mean they're
terribly
perfect for No
bad.
Time to Bleed. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're insane. They have different colored ninjas for different.
Oh, yeah. They were like yellow
Power
and pink in
Rangers?
one of them.
Yeah, I mean, look, they kind of are. They just don't fight aliens. They just like muscle drugs around the islands.
I don't even remember what the plot of any of those movies were.
No, I think you probably, if you did, that means like, I don't know, your brain is it's wasted space. Even I don't.
I mean, it already is, but
Yeah.
not that bad, apparently.
So for me, Fast and Furious was, again, like Micah said, it was not my favorite, but I certainly did enjoy it. I laughed my ass off. That movie has so many scenes that are so utterly ridiculous. The scene with Roman, stuff like that, and we'll get into the spoilers and stuff. It was just utterly ridiculous. But I will say this, and this is a really bizarre thing to say. I actually kind of miss Paul Walker in this movie.
Yeah, I did. The new white guy was awful. Scott Eastwood?
Scott Eastwood.
How
Clint-
bland and
Yeah, he's
and
Clint
just,
Eastwood's son. You know that?
Yeah, he just doesn't.
No.
He doesn't have it.
And like Paul Walker's not the greatest actor.
I would argue that is very true.
Again, I will defend Running Scared.
Yeah, no, that's a very. I will. I will.
because he was
Yeah.
very good in that movie.
Yeah.
But he's not good. But he brought something to the movies.
I think it's because he was a straight guy, right? Like you've got Roman and Tej, who are the sort of comedic elements, right, or like the weird tech nerd, idiot guy who's here element of the movie. You got Vin
he's
Diesel and The Rock, who are like the tough guys. Letty is like the love story / tough chick. And then Brian was kind of like, hey guys, things are happening.
He had a really good
He's a
intense
cop.
face.
Yeah, he was like the glue of the team.
I believed that he was into it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because he was a part of this franchise from the beginning. Like I think he felt like it was his, much like Vin Diesel feels like this is his.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So
And he was The only one he wasn't in was in Tokyo Drift, right?
Yeah, the only one. Yeah.
He was in all of them
Drift.
except for Tokyo Drift.
Yep.
What was he doing during Tokyo Drift, I wonder?
Running scared? Probably.
Maybe about the same time.
Yeah.
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 So he was like, "I'll take a break.
Yeah.
I don't want to hamstring myself in this series. I don't know what's going to happen with my career. Turns out you better get back to the fucking Fast and Furious. You don't have that long."
God damn it.
Well, he didn't. He died in a car crash, which is fucking sad.
Wow.
He
Okay.
didn't.
Dude, I shed tears
Well,
at the end of that. At the end of that
look,
movie,
dude,
when that song came on and he
Dude,
starts
Seven-
driving away,
look,
a couple
I
tears
didn't
came
cry.
out.
I didn't cry because I'm a man, but like, yeah, you set yourself up with that one.
Yeah.
But I did like in my cold dead heart, like I felt a little bit.
Yeah,
I was just like,
yeah.
ooh,
Got fucked
like,
up.
driving away.
it actually kind of made me feel sad.
Yeah,
and then in
yeah,
this
yeah.
movie, they're like, oh, we're not gonna get Brian out of retirement or whatever. And I was just
I was
like, oh. You got me, Vin. You got me. Like, it's right there, man. But like, you actually do miss his character in the movie.
Yeah, you really did.
Yeah,
It was
and that-
noticeably absent.
Yeah, Scott Easton. Look, I don't know. I'm sure he'll show up in more. I'm sure they'll, with him and Kurt Russell's character, they'll keep them there. But he's got a bit of a way before they can sort of fill the
Yeah.
shoes of. I
Is
can't
that
believe I'm
what
saying
he
that.
was supposed to do? Because I didn't even. I
think
honestly
so.
didn't.
I
even
feel like they were like, we don't have.
We don't have a white guy.
We don't have a white guy on the team.
They
And it
need
was-
somebody for Tyrese to play off of that's not Tej.
Yeah,
Like Tyrese needs a buddy.
yeah.
That's
fair.
You know,
That's not Tej. But it was funny because
weird.
like the very idea of Scott Easton in this movie was kind of like
Eastwood.
Eastwood, excuse me. Whatever. That's how forgettable.
Get your white
he
people
is.
names straight.
Scott Eastwood. I mean Easton. Isn't that a fucking
That's a-
magazine where they sell?
Oh
fucking
yeah,
sneakers and
yeah,
shit?
it is like East Bay.
East Bay.
There it is. There it
His
is.
fucking basketball shorts that I'll never buy. But like he wasn't. He was just kind of forgettable. Obviously, I didn't even remember his name. But what was interesting is, as forgettable as he was as a character, Tyrese's character was so good at playing off of him. Like that was the weird thing. It was like he was playing off of like a bland piece of wood, but he was written so fucking well. I think this is the best Tyrese we've seen in the franchise.
I don't
by
think
far.
they even write his shit anymore.
They're just like, go for it.
Like, go ahead, nigga. Like whatever. You
got it.
You're like the dude in Class
yeah.
that just riffs off of people.
But you know
That's
what?
Pretty much all he does.
I mean, he was really good. Like I have to say that he was one of my, I wouldn't say favorite parts, but I certainly enjoyed him.
Tyrese's best acting is done in fucking Fast and Furious.
That is
Man, this
That is
movie's
a
done
fact.
a lot of weird things that are like bests and firsts and
Yeah.
fuck ever saw
don't read
that
ahead.
coming.
Don't read ahead. Which is
Shit, man.
one of the most ridiculous phrases is going to get said tonight.
Right.
So let's talk quickly spoilers for just a minute or two. So if you're listening, we're gonna talk spoilers.
Yeah,
for,
we're about to spoil the Fast and Furious.
yeah, right. So
Whatever.
I thought one of the best scenes is surprisingly not in the cars, which is the jailbreak scene with
That's
The
the best
Rock
part.
and Jason Statham.
Absolutely.
Yo, this nigga ripped a fucking sink out of the wall and fucking curled it.
No, it was a
It
bench.
was a cement, whatever
Yeah.
it was. It
Yeah.
was cement. He ripped it off the wall and curled it.
No,
Yo,
for
why?
effect. just
Why?
for intimidation.
Well, he was
factor.
punching the wall first before he did that.
Hold up. Jason, one of our listeners who flew in from Colorado. Like,
Shout out
you are
to
the
fucking Jason.
Yeah.
You're the
no
fucking
shit.
man.
Yeah,
He
I
flew
literally
from Denver to come watch the movie.
He's
with
he's
and then
a
he left the same day.
us. Yeah, that's true.
he's a wrestling fan like all of us, right?
Yes.
This dude pointed out
Well,
something.
hold on. You got to set up the scene for that too.
Right, I will. He pointed out something that I am ashamed that as a wrestling fan I did not see until he said it.
I hadn't heard anyone say this, by the way.
Right.
No one.
So there's a scene of The Rock walking up like a giant carrot in an orange jumpsuit, handcuffed and being walked into the jail. Mr. Nobody, played by Kurt Russell, and Little Nobody, played by Scott Eastbay, is there, right? And Scott Eastbay is talking all this shit, and he's like, "Well, if you're not going to do it for your country, do it for your daughter." Quite literally, The Rock grabs Scott Eastbay, turns that son of a bitch sideways, and pushes him up against the wall. He literally turned that son of a bitch sideways.
Dude, and so we're sitting in the theater.
Oh shit!
I didn't catch that, right? Like, I mean, I saw he was sideways, but like, we're sitting in the theater. It's Micah, me, and Jason, and that scene happens, and Jason just goes, he literally turned that son of a bitch sideways, and we both looked over and just fucking lost it. Like, it is a perfect fucking moment, dude.
That's crazy. I didn't catch it. Didn't catch that shit until you just said it.
Yeah.
He lifted him up like he was a fucking toy.
Yep. And just
turned him sideways and put him up on the wall. I'm like, okay. So you're the Incredible Hulk at this point.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what you said last week, right?
Like, he was the fucking Hulk.
Like, he curled a concrete bench, not for like, I need to curl this to get out of prison. He curled it to intimidate Jason Statham. Like, I'm really strong. Yeah, nigga, I see you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But that scene was really fucking fun because it was The Rock just eating rubber bullets. They just like shoot him. He's just like,
oh my God,
that was a bad idea. I'm like, what do you mean it's a bad idea? Like, you're not a superhero. This is not okay. And then he just proceeded to get into a fight with Jason Statham, which was great, and just beating up random jail residents. It was great. I enjoyed.
I love that scene.
It
was really good. Vin Diesel. What did you guys think of the reason why Vin Diesel turns on people? Because they captured his kid that he didn't know he had. I thought it was a pretty decent turn. I didn't mind that. It didn't seem ridiculous. I was hoping for a clone, since these are basically a soap opera.
Yeah, no, that would be
like
good.
just dude, why are you like trying to be reasonable? Fucking shoot for the moon.
Yeah,
literally.
right, no, exactly.
In the 10th one.
That was fine, I guess, though.
To quote Vin Diesel,
he literally grumbled his way through the vast majority of the scenes. He's like, you don't have any. What was it, Charlize Theron? She's like, you don't have a choice, and he's like, I don't have a choice. I was like, why are we screaming? Like, we're all right here.
She caught me off guard. I'm like, why is he screaming? She's right there.
Like, that's a weird jump scare.
Right, it was. She kind of shook me a little bit.
It was almost as weird as her hair for the first time.
What
what was going on
not a fan
with
of
the
it.
dreadlocks?
No, like, look,
Not a fan of that at all.
Charlize Theron, like, you're too fine already.
Settle down.
Just keep what you got going on.
She was an effective villain, though.
She was good.
I thought she was pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool that she didn't get captured or die. So clearly she'll probably come back in the 10th or something.
Yeah.
That ending was very similar to fucking Triple X jumping out of a fucking plane.
For the villain or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't like that because that movie sucks.
Yeah, well, I think he was trying to weirdly turn that into another Fast and Furious franchise.
Because the whole fucking
family
United
shit.
Color of Benetton bullshit, it didn't work in Triple X.
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna get another one of those movies.
I feel like they don't need to do that shit at all
I need
because
to
that
see
shit
it.
was garbage.
One of the things I didn't like about the movie is Vin Diesel smiling.
He smiled. His
teeth are.
You want to talk about fucking smiling? That nigga smiled through the entire movie in Triple X.
Ooh.
It is not. It's not a thing that he needs
smirking.
to do.
I'm like, stop.
Like when tough guys who like feel like they have to be super tough, like when they smile, like it's just like teeth gnashing.
You know what it is?
That is fucking terrifying, dude.
You're freaking me out. You know what it is? It's that scene in fucking Terminator 2 where like Arnold, or I think maybe 3, where he's like, no, you need to smile. And he's like, I'm a robot. I don't fucking know. Sorry.
Like, and when they did it at the end of the movie, like it is a tight shot of Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. Jason Statham he ain't
British.
no smiler either, and he's British. They don't have fluoride. Like, whoa, what the fuck? No, no, never smile.
Yeah, pull the camera back. Look, there are 2 rules in action movies: tough guys don't look at explosions, and don't smile. These are the only rules you have. Everything else is open. Like that, as far as I'm concerned.
I think just for me, the thing that bothered me the most about the entire movie is such a little thing, but you had the perfect comment. I was like, why'd they name him Brian?
Thank you.
Because Brian's still alive. There's no real reason.
Right, yeah. That makes sense.
And then Michael was like, they should have said Paul. And I was like, yeah, fucking thank you. They should have named him Paul.
Paul would have been good, or if you're doing a character inside the movie universe, Han would have been a good name.
Right, but if you're gonna do Paul Walker, I mean, again, they should have just named him Paul.
They should have said him Paul, yeah.
And it would have been a fan thing. They didn't have to acknowledge it in the movie. They could have just named him Paul, and they just never said another thing about
His
it.
name is Paul Walker Toretto. Really? That seems weird.
What was his middle name? I forgot.
Marcus.
Brian Marcus Toretto.
Is Marcus
I thought it was
the
like
name?
something De La Cruz or some shit like that. I thought his mother name was first.
No, it was
His mother gave him the middle name.
Yeah, it was
middle
Marcus. It was Marcus.
Was it?
Yeah.
Which is
I fucking
oddly
forgot.
like very black, like just a black American name.
Well, I mean, what the fuck is?
But she's like Brazilian.
Vin Diesel was black.
Marcus could be a Brazilian name, I
Rican.
guess.
Is it?
Did you say black or Rican?
I don't fucking know what he is.
That feels racist.
Whatever.
That's fair.
So you know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen, especially now that he named his kid Brian. Like Fast 9 is going to take place like 16, 17, 18 years in the future. And it's going to be Dom and Brian back together.
I mean,
again.
look, somebody made that comment in our fan group, the nerdpocalypse.com/fans. Somebody made that comment that they should spin it off, like, or do like a fast forward where Brian is older, like he's in his 20s or something like that, and then he starts his own fucking crew. Which by the way, I have no problem with. But it would be a little weird because they would all look the same. It's like, this has been 15 years. I'm like, wow, Brown really doesn't crack. Like, everyone still looks like they're 38. Like, that's kind of weird.
Except Scott Eastwood, because he's white.
Yeah,
Sorry, Jack.
they would just replace Scott Eastwood with Clint Eastwood. And he's 38 years old. Like, oh,
Like, why does he look 97 years old?
You just get another white guy. We all look the same.
that's true.
Kind of.
Thanks for coming in, Brad.
What do you guys think about the ending?
You
That
did.
ending.
God damn.
Man. The ending where they gave him a hug with their cars. Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I mean the entire.
Oh,
sequence.
okay.
on the ice
like
thing?
on the ice.
That was fucking
which
crazy.
Oh, it was absolutely crazy.
That part
I loved it.
was insane. But which movie had the more outrageous physics? Was it this one or was it 7?
Now, see, you asked me that when we came
Wait,
out
what's
of
the
it.
ending for 7?
7 was the one when he fucking shot a goddamn helicopter out of the sky with explosives. Like, which one had the more insane ending? This nigga smashed on the
on a
hit
parking garage.
he collapsed the parking garage by stomping it.
No, you know what?
He like
6
ramped his car.
6 is a more ridiculous ending.
Oh, with the
they
19
were on a
on a
runway
runway for
for
17 minutes.
45 minutes. I just watched it the other day. It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's a very long
It was a
runway.
700-mile runway that goes from, I don't know, Atlanta to fucking Sweden. I don't know.
You never
It's
seen that?
ridiculous.
It's there.
Damn. So which one is
Travel. See
Like,
some
honestly,
shit.
I feel like they
Same.
One runway.
kind of grounded this one.
It seemed more
It
reasonable.
seemed more reasonable.
Yeah, when they were almost body slammed by a fucking submarine.
Yeah,
It's a lot
seems
more
more
reasonable
reasonable.
than driving on the edge of a building.
The submarine is still underwater.
I guess.
He
I guess.
cracked the
jumped.
ice.
He jumped his Dodge, which, by the way, that fucking car was awesome.
That was like a Mad Max car.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was badass.
yeah.
But he jumped a car over a submarine, but hit the side of the submarine, so he literally curved his car in midair. I mean, I guess it was reasonable. I guess
Look,
it was.
But which one was more outrageous?
I don't
This
know.
is what
They're
I'm
all
saying.
insane, but I love
Like,
them.
I feel like this one was slightly more grounded in reality.
Look, I don't buy.
Outside of the zombie, that sequence was fucking crazy.
Oh, I
The
loved
zombie
it.
sequence.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah. No, it
cars
was good.
Chasing, it looked like 28 days later.
Yeah, when they came around the fucking corner,
Yeah,
they all
they all
slammed. I was like,
smashed it. I was like-
"Run, nigga! You're gonna die!" Like that shit was good, man. I actually really dug that.
It was a smartly written Fast and the Furious movie. I cannot believe I'm saying that out loud.
That alone is the most ridiculous thing you said, but not the most ridiculous thing that we'll talk about with that movie
That's true.
tonight.
Yeah.
Even like the sequences where they were just talking with each other, they weren't terrible. Like
It
No.
wasn't a badly written movie.
even
Ridiculous.
Like, the downtime was even decent before they fucking started doing crazy shit with cars.
With zombie cars.
And you've got to say that hands down, it's the most diverse cast.
Yeah, and that's
That-
the thing. That's the other thing.
And that
That's why I was
will
making all
like
that
there's
money.
literally like
Right.
and look, that will play into another story that we talk about, which is the bigger story on one of the biggest stories on the docket. But yeah, the diverse cast. I mean, it is legit. They had to bring in a white guy because it was like,
Yeah, the
might
white
be-
guy is-
They're like,
Yeah.
there might be too much brown on this list, guys. Like, I don't know. We need a white guy like for the like.
You always need one.
balance this out.
Have one. Get you out of jail.
Yeah, you just need one. Is the one to talk to the cops.
Think about it.
Just
I was in a situation.
Like everyone just like slowly turns it down. Is that why I'm here? To help you guys.
I don't mind being this
police issues.
The first time I ever got drunk was with a bunch of white people, and it kept me from going to jail.
There you go.
See?
Like literally, we were drunk in a car with a bunch of open alcohol bottles.
I'm
And the
sorry,
cops
officer.
pulled up.
I didn't know I
I
couldn't do
couldn't-
that.
The cops pulled up, and we sobered up very quickly. But we were sitting in front of like a mansion or whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was. And I was the only black guy, and there was open bottles of alcohol in the car,
Oh,
and they let us go.
it
I
look.
was like, this must be what it feels like to be white.
This is
I swear to
amazing.
God, I went home and was like,
This is amazing.
no, I was sober at that time.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yeah.
so
look,
not-
real
so
quick,
not
and
the
the
man
cops
in
come.
3B.
Seeing cop lights. That'll
Yeah.
sober your ass out.
That is
right the
quickest
fuck.
way to
Oh,
sober.
yep. Hey.
It
Hello.
just drains
How you
right out of you.
How you doing, officer? Like, I didn't.
Good afternoon.
He literally searched through the car and saw them. He saw all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how the fuck am I not going?
He was like, "This black guy gave it to you, didn't he? He made you drink it, didn't he?"
Yeah, I was like
Jared.
10 years older than the white dudes because I just look like, apparently we just look older.
What were you doing with a bunch of white dudes being 10 years older than them?
I was in Ellicott City. No, I wasn't 10 years
selling
old.
them
Oh, you
drugs?
just looked like you were.
I look like, well, according to cops, we all look 10 years older than
Right.
But
I mean,
then
you do kind of look like you're 45 years old.
Little known fact, Terrence, 18.
Yeah. I'm 26. No, we were all the same age. I was in Ellicott City.
Oh, that's another reason
bunch
why.
of white
That is another white
Yeah,
spot
the
to
fact
be
that
in.
you didn't get your fucking head cracked in. Over
I
there.
was very shocked. But yeah, white people are good for something.
There you go.
There you go, Jack.
Good for lots of things, man. Come on. I'm not going to take good for something.
Colonization,
Bullshit.
Did you listen to our
appropriation, a lot of things.
You should listen to our preview episode of this.
That's I might have said the rumors might indicate that I said that white people don't exist. Anyway,
You
moving
did
right
say
along.
that. That is something that was said and it was hilarious.
That's awesome.
You should listen to
Bigots
the.
here, man. Well,
Really?
huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're
Just
talking
that
about.
side of the table. This side of the table
Look,
over here.
I listen to that show too.
Yo, wow, that is a fucking racial heel turn if I've ever seen it. Oh fuck,
Those three
Fan
jackasses on that
pain
show.
over here.
yeah, exactly. Really? Wow. We should think about the coal miners. No, we shouldn't. Now,
Overall, Fast Fate of the
It was
Furious.
fun,
Yeah,
man.
it was fun, man. I
enjoyed it.
really enjoyed it. I will see a ninth one without a doubt.
Yeah,
I'll see
absolutely.
all of them.
When it's
I
underwater.
don't fucking care
Look,
how many.
and
they
look,
do.
last thing on this. I don't really buy Blu-rays very often because everything is streaming at this point.
Yeah.
And I don't like rewatch a lot of movies anymore. I will, without a doubt, when they bring out the Blu-ray set of all 10 of these movies, I will buy them.
They had a Blu-ray set for $27 on Amazon
Wow.
last week for the first 7.
Yeah, but why buy it? You know they're gonna
Yeah.
keep doing more of
I
them.
don't know.
It's dumb. No.
It was like the lithograph set and all that other bullshit. But I was like, I might pick this up.
Yeah, I need to
don't
get
have a
those
4K TV.
Fast and the Furious lithographs.
Yeah,
Who needs? Guys, I really need this in my collection.
Serious.
Somebody's gonna buy it.
All I know is the box set better come.
$27.
Right, that's
Right,
pretty
yeah.
All I know is the box set better come with a fucking chain that Vin Diesel wears.
Yep.
And
cross.
and a fucking wife beater that he wears. That's what it should go. That should be the extra.
Comes with an empty Corona, a necklace, and a wife beater.
Empty Corona.
How did I skip over the first driving sequence?
Look,
Oh, yeah.
because we got to move on.
I know,
but
that
dude,
shit.
he drove an old car in Cuba on fire backwards and beat a guy in a race. The engine was so hot it was literally red.
Yeah,
That was the first 5 minutes.
that
of
was
the
literally
movie.
the first 5 minutes of the movie. I'm like, well, I know where we're going from here.
The
Yeah, Vin
windshield
Diesel
explodes
saved a
in, and
Cuban-
he's just like,
He's like, fire. It's fireproof. Is basically
fine.
That's his
All these
superpower.
shards of flaming hot glass.
That's fine. That's
Quite
all right.
the
Later on, he
inconvenience.
was saved by a family hug of colors. Fuck you. Fucking movie.